Heidi, that's right. We're on East 229th here in the Wakefield section of the Bronx. Behind me, friends and family are gathered in front of the home that was that of Ramarley Graham. There are candles set up. The family and friends are still mourning 48 hours. And today, this afternoon, we finally got a look at the images of what exactly happened. The surveillance video is dramatic and telling. At 3 p.m. Thursday, 18-year-old Ramarley Graham can be seen walking into his home on East 229th in the Bronx. The NYPD rushes in seconds later without a search warrant. On the second floor, an unarmed Ramarley Graham was dead.
I don't sleep. I can't sleep. I can't sleep no more. I can't sleep no more. I won't hear his voice. I won't hug him. I won't do nothing. Nothing. And I can't get no answers. Why this happened?
Crawfard Memorial United Methodist Church for Ramarley's funeral and everything. And I'm here because what happened to Ramarley is a microcosm of what's going on all across the city and throughout this nation. Anytime cops feel that they can racially profile our youth, gun down our men, women, and children and get away with it, there's a serious problem. Anytime police can come in your home, kill your relative, and then leave, go outside and start laughing about it, there's something sadistic about that. Another thing is when Ramarley's parents went to the precinct to find out what happened to their son, they started laughing in the precinct. There's something sadistic about that, you know, and we have to take a...
Well, I'm basically out here because I myself have a son who was killed by police violence almost 17 years ago.
And what do you think about how the police went into Ramarley's home? You know, when you saw that, what were your first thoughts?
When I saw and actually heard that these officers ran into the boy's home, shot and killed him in front of his little brother and his grandmother, actually his whole family. I mean, for absolutely nothing, really. I mean, it really hurt my soul. Where are we safe at? I mean, where are we actually safe at? Police are coming into our homes killing us now. I mean, it's just it's a completely sad thing. And things need to change. And like a lot of the people who spoke today were saying, it's time for our people to stand up. It really is.
We got to stand up. Looking for everybody else to stand up. We got to do it. That's why we complacent.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is like the story the brother told in there. Where are our activists? Where are the revolutionaries? Where are those? We don't all have to take up a gun. There are different ways to be an activist and to be a revolutionary. I am an activist. I am a revolutionary. Okay, every day I get up, I am at war with this system. And I'm in love with my people. I'm mother of one child, he's 27. Black and at risk in New York City, in America, at a time when we have a black man sitting here.
And how did you feel, and what memories did it bring back when you saw what happened to Ramarley?
All the years that I've been in office, and to see all of the still killings of young innocent people, especially people who are unarmed and being killed by the New York City police, it raises questions, and when will it stop? I think the most important thing, had the mayor and the police commissioner been here today, it would have sent a healing effect to the community to say that they were serious about justice. And I think that that's why it was so important for them to understand. I go to police officers' funerals. I never question whether that police officer committed a crime, whether he had all kind of things against him. But I was there at that funeral because I believed in what they do. They should have been here at this funeral as well.
They're scared.
But you know what? They should be human. The human quality.
At his age, tragically taken away from us in such a manner. I've seen many of them, but this one kind of touched me because it happened in his house, in front of his grandmother, in front of his little brother. It just was really tough. I was at 3 weeks ago. A young man out of East New York came outside. We had, came outside to see what was happening, and he was killed. And then 3 weeks before that, I was at his funeral for a police officer to go see he was also killed. So this is month number 2 of the year, and we've seen this happen. So we want to try to make some kind of plan and sit down with the mothers and fathers in the city to do something that this does not become what we're going to face every month for the next 12 months.
Do you think there needs to be any laws in place to address this issue?
Okay. There are laws in place, and all they have to be is revoked. The laws are already in place, and I think that's what his attorneys, that's their position. They're the experts in able to revoke the necessary laws.
I made it my point to come up to 119th Street to see the home. And when I saw, this is a nice middle-class block. You have, like they said, you have working people. You have people, in the community, in religious congregation. This is a private residence. I had to see it for myself. It wasn't necessarily the residence. And, I knew about the family and the grandmother. It reconfirmed to me how totally wrong it was. I wouldn't have been there if I didn't think it was wrong. I knew it was wrong.
This is the same type of shit that they do all the time, where they'll try to villainize and criminalize and bring down for any reason. And this was just an effect. When I saw the video, it was just very plain to see that they were caught bald-faced in their lie. But this is the sort of thing that happens 2,000 times a day, all the time, as far as the police and the way that they treat the people and the way that they stop and frisk and harass and question and detain innocent Black and Latino youth. This happens far too frequently. And what happened in Rahmarley's case is one kind of concentration of what happens when all of those things happen and a dude meets the ultimate end for what should be, or for what is, a complete already violation of his rights in stopping him and looking him, assuming that he has a weapon, and following him home and kicking his door down and murdering him in front of his grandmother and his younger sibling.
Do you think it's an indication of what really happened? The fact that the officers, came out and some of them were laughing?
That tells, I would say that speaks volumes. I would say that speaks volumes. And it's